Some of the big draws that ASU has are, number one, we have a low tuition comparatively with the rest of the country. Alongside that, we're ranked by U.S. News and World Report as one of the best regional colleges in America. That was a ranking that we attained for the first time 2 years ago. And so that's been a huge advantage for us in marketing ASU. So when you have that low tuition and then you couple that with that best of ranking, it's become really an invaluable combination for our recruitment activities. Now, alongside that low rate of tuition, we have an advantage that we are, Jonesboro has a cost of living that's significantly below the national average. Some estimates put us 27% below the national average. So that's an important draw too. Altogether, an international student can come here and expect to spend $17,000 or $18,000 per academic year. And that's going to include room and board, tuition, fees, health insurance, really the majority of their costs.
What are requirements for international students to attend ASU?
First, they're going to have to apply to the university as a whole. So when they're applying to the university, they need to have either IELTS, which is a language test, or the TOEFL test, which is a different form of language test. At the undergraduate level, they need to score 5.5 on the IELTS test, or if they're a graduate student, they would need to score 6.0. So that is a university requirement. It doesn't matter whether they're applying for engineering, fine arts, humanities, what, they're going to have to meet those language core requirements. They also have to submit a high school transcript if they're an undergraduate. They would have to submit a baccalaureate transcript if they're a graduate student. Then they also, by federal regulations, they have to submit a bank statement showing that they have financial solvency of $20,000 in the bank. So that isn't money that they have to give ASU. It's simply an official bank statement showing that, yes, I have that much in the account. That's a federal regulation. Then, in most cases, for a bachelor degree program, they're going to be admitted to that program if they meet all the other university requirements. If they are applying for a graduate program, they would then need to be accepted by the individual department. I can tell you that as of, I believe, Wednesday, we got the final count for this semester, and I believe it was 1,015.
That's how many international students we have this semester?
Yes, and that includes the ESL program. That's a huge leap. 5 years ago, we had 126 international students. And so that makes ASU actually the fastest growing international population in the United States.
Is 126?
126 to 1,015.
That was 5 years ago?
Right, yeah. So that is, I think that if we were to look at statistics, we would find that international education is the biggest service sector export in this region. Those students are bringing in millions of dollars into this economy. I think it's one reason that here in Jonesboro we feel that we have been somewhat insulated by this recession. And a good reason for that is that we have so many international students coming in and they're bringing millions into this economy.